a year ago today, a Mr. Norman Ondoby won the largest ever prize on the National Lottery. Tragically, realising he was the outright winner caused him severe shock, leading to a heart attack. And within 24 hours, he was dead. Mr. Ondoby had been the 527th richest person in the UK just for one day. Tonight, on Unassuming Britain, we take a look at his life. Norman Ondoby was born in Dudley in 1952. In 1981, he married Janet. They had 2 children, Loco and Buffy. Mrs. Ondoby, I know this might be difficult for you.
I just can't believe what he did.
Was there anything remarkable about his life that you could share?
No.
Did he have greater ambitions for the future?
No. That's why I left him, you see. It was all so boring. I mean, I still come round here to do his ironing. Norman hated creases in his overalls.
Did he ever meet anyone else?
Norman? He was once accused of having an affair, though.
Really? Can you tell me what happened?
It was over a poem, you see. Oh, here it is. Norman wasn't having trouble over this.
Oh, would you be kind enough to read it?
Yes, if you want. It's got to be over 30 years old. Ode to my perfect model. The first time I saw you, it was love I just knew. I ignored the other fans in their dirty anoraks and bolted straight for you along the tracks. Like biting into a peach, I longed for your screech. Maybe I'm just a dreamer, but you're a real steamer.
Can I take you took offence to that poem?
No, not really.
Norman must have had deep affection for the other lady.
No, this poem was his ode to the Great Western Locomotive.
Oh, it's an ode to a train.
Yeah.
But I thought you said he was accused of having an affair.
Yes, well, the silly took it to work, didn't he, and left it on top of his lunchbox. And one of the lads took it and put it in an envelope addressed to the gaffer's wife and sent it to the gaffer.
Was the manager angry?
Oh, you ain't kidding. Got 'em all together, demanded to know who wrote it. And of course Norman proudly said it was him, oblivious to the trick played on him.
So the gaffer really believed that Norman had affection for his wife, and it was Norman who wrote the love poem to her?
Correct. He even brought in his wife to confront Norman.
What was Norman's reaction?
Well, he was shocked, wasn't he, saying he wasn't attracted to her. And the gaffer said, why not? What's wrong with her? I mean, we laughed about it later. Let me show you this photograph, look. Oh. So this is a photo of me and Norman and the gaffer and his wife on the way back from a works bank holiday trip to Bahamas.
How would you describe your father?
Just an average bloke, really, you know.
Yeah. Loved his models, you know.
That's model railways, you know.
And did you share in your father's passion for model railways?
You're having a laugh, are you? Bloody hated them.
Was your father disappointed you never grew fond of his hobby?
Suppose so. He knew I'd believe in him the way that he did, you know.
Remember this, Loco?
What? Oh, yeah? Mum filmed this?
That was the first and last time I ever tried his bloody pipe. Wakey, wakey! Oh my God. You remember that, you pillock? You were trying to tattoo death on your hand.
Oh, yeah? You helped me with the spelling, did you?
Ah.
Norman's first job was at his local pet shop, Strange Tales, and it was from there that he branched out to start his own pet sitting business. One of his regular customers was actually his neighbour, Maureen Staggard. Her daughter Isla was just a young girl then. Hi, hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Who is this? If it's sent from the council, tell them we ain't paying any Erin Miller.
No, it's I from the council. It's the man from the telly.
We paid the licence, Davy.
Yeah, Mum. Ignore her. Come on in, buddy.
So tell me, Ida, who did Norman pets it?
Mr. Percy,
Mr. Percy, who's that?
the budgerigar.
So why did the budgerigar need pet sitting?
Well, when I was at school and my mum was at work, Mr. Percy would get lonely. You know, he had no one to talk to.
Okay, and was Mr. Percy happy with Norman?
Oh, sometimes when we got back, Mr. Percy would be asleep. It's not surprising now, as Norman could be a bit boring, to be honest.
Right, okay.
Isla, I need that herring bog.
Would you mind talking to Mr. Percy while I'm gone? Just keep him cheerful.
Okay. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Hello, Percy Jr. Hello. You going to talk to me? Hello, hello, hello. I think he's having a quiet day.
Who are you talking to?
Percy Jr., you asked me to.
That's Percy Senior. He's dead. We had him taxidermied. Percy Junior's over there. Silly boy.
You silly boy.
After many years of pet sitting, Norman joined the firm Bulkyard Limited, where he remained until his untimely demise.
Oh, hi, how are you? Philippa Brooks from Iverton, working here for the holes. Extra cash, supporting my grant, studying performing arts at Winchester Uni. You're asking after Norman, Young?
Yes. Do you remember anything unusual about Norman? Perhaps he was a deeper man than he appeared. Did he harbour ambitions? Perhaps even leaving Bulkyard Limited, or using it as a stepping stone to go to bigger, greater things?
Oh, right. Yeah, well, I've only been working here a week, so I actually never met him.
I understand that you were Norman's deputy before he died. What was he like as a person and to work with?
He was all right. He was a good lad. Yeah, he was all right. He was all right. When you think?
Yeah, he was all right. We used to call him Normal Norman.
Yeah, he was a good bloke, Norman.
Yeah. He always used to ask, what was in our sandwiches?
Yeah, he always asked me. For 20 years, I've always had cheese sandwiches.
In 1968, Norman met the notorious gangster Reggie Clay. Here is Norman's brother, John Ondoby. John, I understand you recall the incident as though it was only yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I see you bumped into him, just over here.
So, Norman bumped into Reggie Clay? Was he scared?
Oh, yeah. Reggie told him to piss off, and Norman nearly did.
Norman's closest friends were from the Model Railway Association, but none closer than Ernie Maggles. Ernie, you used to collect Norman on the way to the club. What was he like as a person?
Norman, he was gifted.
Really? I was under the impression he was a bit dull.
Oh, you don't believe me, do you?
I'll take your word for it.
No, you really don't believe me.
Sure I did.
Listen, if you don't believe me, why don't you come inside and watch the video?
You've got Norman on video.
Here we go.
Yes.
Well done. For you. Speech?
This is busting. And it's my model railway Oscar.
Like I said, gifted.
Yes, indeed. The district coroner stated in his summing up that the shock of Mr. Norman Ondoby winning £67 million on the lottery was undoubtedly the reason for his sudden heart attack. Norman had left a will, written a few years before his death. There was nothing remarkable about it, but for the change in his fortunes. His house and all possessions would be split equally between his daughter Buffy and son Loco, except for the iron and ironing board which is left to his ex-wife. Any money in the account would go to the Birmingham Model Railway Association. Your reaction, please?
Well, it's like I said to the Sun journalists. It's obviously a boost for the funds of 67,746,326 pounds and 38 pence.
Actually, 67,746,326 pounds and 48 pence.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Treasurer. Better off than we thought, albeit by 10 pence.
And has the committee decided how to spend the money?
Oh, indeed they have, yeah. Over to you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, in honour of Norman Ondoby, we're going to have the Norman Ondoby Model Railway Arena.
And it's going to be the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?